even a day before. I think even at our office, people can come and take it.
And are these the tickets for Saturday, Sunday, or only Sunday?
Both. They can buy both days.
Okay.
And we, of course, encourage people to buy both because we would like to see them more than once over the weekend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Of course, I see all stalwarts in the crowd, so they know answers to everything. But Shailendra, yes, you've got your hand up.
So, Mr. Palak,
Repeat that, sir.
how's HPSL shaping up?
It's shaping up really well. I mean, thanks for the question. In terms of what we have envisioned last year when we came here to where we are today, it's going in the right context. As you all can imagine, it's a big undertaking, and as like any big project, it needs to be properly timed. Timing is all very important. So last 1 year, we've been able to do what we set out for, and it's going in the right direction. That's what I should say. And we're up for a good run as well as we are moving forward. So we're going to, again, this is a press conference for Indian Derby, but we are definitely coming up with a platform pretty soon. So hope I answered your question. Thank you.
Administrators from other racing clubs coming for the derby. Do they get in touch with your office or something like that?
Absolutely. So I think anyone who wants to be in touch with or needs any help, I mean, see, at one level, Prakash, because of the fact that Mumbai is extremely well travelled and extremely well connected, so typically no one really needs much help and support. But those who do are always in touch with the office, and in fact, that help is always extended. And of course, we typically have our, for the dignitaries who come from all over the country, we always have on the weekend there is always lunch and, the basic hospitality and courtesy that we extend to all our guests. So that's always there. Shivan, if you want something to say.
I have nothing particular. Shailendra, are you happy with that answer? No. You're happy with the HPSL answer? Have to be, okay.
नहीं, एक्साइटमेंट तो बहुत ही है क्योंकि दिस इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट रेस इन द इंडियन रेसिंग कैलेंडर. और ये रेस सिर्फ जो 4 साल के घोड़े हैं उनके लिए है. और जब घोड़ा पैदा होता है उसके पहले भी जब मेटिंग का प्लान होता है या मैच मेकिंग का प्लान होता है बिटवीन सायर एंड द मदर, दिस रेस इज़ ऑलवेज केप्ट इन माइंड. सो देयर इज़ सो मच एक्साइटमेंट कि कई सालों के पहले इसकी प्लानिंग होती है. और कोई भी घोड़े को इस मकाम तक पहुंचने के लिए बहुत ही अप्स एंड डाउन्स, जो कि एनिमल है वो भी स्पोर्ट्स एथलीट है, तो बहुत इंजरी या सिकनेस एक्सेट्रा दे एक्सपीरियंस. एंड देयरफॉर ऑल दिस रियली कल्मिनेट्स इनटू अ वेरी एक्साइटिंग रेस. और हर जो ओनर है, हर ओनर का ड्रीम है कि इंडियन डर्बी जीते. और ऐसे एक ओनर अपने साथ है जो उनके पहले वर्ष में ही इंडियन डर्बी जीते, तो बहुत बुरी आदत लग गई उनको जीतने की, इंडियन डर्बी जीतने की. तो वो भी अभी बताएंगे कि उनके मन में क्या इंडियन डर्बी को लिखे हैं.
ये जो जीतने की आदत है, ये कैसे कंटिन्यू रखते हैं आप?
फिर वो बस हो गया एक बार, उसके बाद कभी नहीं हुआ.
हमको तो एक बार भी नहीं हुआ.
आदत नहीं लगती है जीतने की.
No, definitely the overall vibe of Indian Derby and our association with Indian Derby, we feel really honored. This is one of the best and biggest racing event happening in the place Mumbai. So we are happy to be part of it, and we will continue to be part of it if all goes well. And happy to be here. Thank you.
Very excited, as Ram mentioned, that every person's owner's dream is winning the derby. So I've got into that mood myself and I've started buying horses with that dream in mind. So hopefully, fingers crossed, someday we'll catch up with Shivain and the rest of them.
नहीं, और इंडियन डाबी की दूसरी खासियत जो है, जो बम्बई रेस कोर्स में होती है, क्योंकि ये इंडियन डाबी सिर्फ बम्बई में होती है, तो मतलब सभी घोड़े सब जगह से आते इधर, क्योंकि ये जो अपना रेस कोर्स बम्बई में है वो सबसे शानदार, सबसे बढ़िया और सबसे बड़ा है पूरे इंडिया में ही नहीं, बट जो स्ट्रेट बोलते हैं, जो लास्ट 500 मीटर जो है वो सबसे वाइड एशिया में है। और इसी खासियत को लेके जो घोड़े की तैयारी होती है, और यही स्ट्रेट जो लंबा स्ट्रेट है डिफ्रेंशिएट्स अ टॉप क्लास हॉर्स टू एन ऑर्डिनरी हॉर्स। So that is what it is.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Suresh, but I think if he wasn't there, none of us would be here. So once again, thank you, Suresh, for your generous sponsorship and the absolute commitment to horse racing that Mr. Suresh has, not only to Mumbai but the entire country. And I think most of us who are very well versed with racing have seen how HPSL has been all over the country in terms of prominent features as far as Indian racing is concerned. So while I welcome all the colleagues of Mumbai and the trainers and other prominent members of the club, most important is welcome to the press. I think we need your support. That has always been the case. And some of our very regular friends of the press, which is Prakash, Elender, Usman is not here, Zodge, all these people have always supported us over the decades, and now of course we have the new age social media who also supports us. So we thank you for that, and we of course and Hemal Ashar, who is always there. So last but not the least and most important as well. I just want to request all of you to once again give a strong push to this year's Derby, because it's a historic one. And as you can see, we've got 5 jockeys from abroad. This has not happened in quite a while, if not more than a decade. And of the 5, 3, not to take away anything from the other 2, but 3 of them are absolutely world class, which Oisin Murphy, Tom Marquand, and even Christophe Lemay. In addition to that, of course, we have our stalwarts in terms of the Mumbai jockeys who will be there. We've got a fabulous lineup of contestants. I think this is the first time we've got 16 contestants, and it is next to impossible to pick a winner. I think everyone's scratching their heads as to who's going to come out and win. So it's going to be a very, very exciting derby. And of course, we've got 5 last-minute entries. So that swells the collection by 75 lakhs. So again, it comes up to maybe a decade-high, turnover in terms of stake money. In addition to this, like last year, which was a super hit with the general public, we have a lucky draw worth 10 lakhs in 3 prizes. In addition to this, we will of course have guaranteed our 1 crore jackpot, which is historic. If you, all of you who are associated with racing, you know that any of these other clubs, I don't think even go more than $1 million in jackpot, or barely $1 million. If on the big days, we are talking about 10 million. So there's a huge difference, and that is the difference that RWITC brings to the table and to Indian racing. And that is all because of all the support that we get from all our professionals, trainers, jockeys, owners, and of course friends in the media. And there's a small press note which has been given to everyone as you have entered. So I look forward to all your support. I will end by that. And I'm going to hand over the mic to Suresh, who's going to take us through what is his vision for HPSL, which is Horsepower Sports League, and how it is going to change equestrian sport in India and also racing. Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you, sir, for the introduction, and welcome everybody. It's a great evening. What we have been doing last 1 year, as it is visible to most of you, been supporting Indian racing Started off with last year the same place with Indian Derby. We had record crowd last year. I'm hoping that we're going to break those records this year and continue to do that. And in terms of HPSL, we continue to support not just from the sponsorship standpoint, but we intend to really increase the audience and fans as we go. We are coming up with a platform, and as this is quite a huge undertaking, and we have complete commitment towards that, and we have shown that commitment to the Indian racing industry and also continue to do so as we go. Thank you for all the support. The complete committee, sir, and all the clubs have been quite supportive. Very fortunate. I hope we have the same kind of support from all of you as well, especially the press, to kind of give a different perspective to horses and horse racing as opposed to what we traditionally have. I mean, we need to tell the right stories in the right context to increase the more ownerships and people coming towards the sport. So I hope we have all the support from all the press here, and it's a continuous support what we need, and the stories need to be continuing. Thank you very much for this opportunity as well. Okay, thank you all.
I would just end by thanking the other sponsors who we've had. Some of them are very, historic racing families like Rusi Patel, the BK Ratan C Trophy, Homi Mehta, even our friend Dara Mehta, who supports race in fond memory of his father, Coromandel Gromor Million. And of course, we must thank Vivek and his partners who have sponsored also a race in favor of Enabler, who won the Derby last year. In addition to, we've got two new sponsors, which is the Lexus car, also Rustamji, the builders, and last but not the least, thank you is to our RWITC office, starting with Niranjan, the secretary of our club, Anit, who's in charge of the marketing, and of course the vets and our stipes and our handicapper. All of these people go through a lot of hard work to make all of this happen. So press, please make note somewhere, mention some nice things about them, because it's very, very important that they are always motivated and deliver the best that we get to see every weekend. Thank you very much, and we're open to any questions to Suresh in particular, but yeah.